Hi, Tauruses. My name is Marlissa. This is At Word from Mars Tarot, and I am here to take care of you and to do your love reading. Thank you so much for not last week, but the week before last. You all had, I think the last time I checked, it was like 169 views. So while I have under 100 subscribers, if I see the views being 100 plus, like, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a bonus reading, which if you haven't checked that out, I did do one for y'all last week on Friday. Also last week I did collective readings. So if you want to check some of those out, please feel free. But Taurus, if you like it here, if you love it here, please like the video, subscribe, share. Sharing really, really helps. So we're going to go ahead and get into this love reading. So off bucks, the signs that I see here in the spread that's in front of me, actually I'll just say all of them. Leo, Pisces, Taurus, Sagittarius, Aries. All right. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Pisces, and Taurus. So, listen, if things have been rough when it comes to your love life, okay, I see things changing here. I feel like you have really learned from something and you're learning to listen more to your intuition and you're learning to listen to the things that people say and don't say. All right. Nonverbal communication is so important. Like, it's very important to listen to what people don't say and to pay attention to their body language, all right? But the overall energy of your spread, I was over here giving my dogs rubs, y'all, and I stopped and she's looking at me like, girl, what? The overall energy of this spread is this shine card, all right? In traditional tarot, this would be known as the sun, sign of Leo. This is about believing, realizing, harnessing your energy, enthusiasm, potential breakthrough. This card symbolizes the positive and powerful energy that now surrounds you. So it's like, again, if you've been down, when it comes to your love life or, feeling bored, because I do see that energy here. Um, it's all going to work out. It's all going to, come through, but you have to see it, Taurus. Y'all are earth signs. So even though you're ruled by the planet of Venus, the planet of love, you all tend to be more logical. All right. So it's time for you to visualize things and see what you don't have in front of you. All right. This is a great energy. The affirmation with it is I shine my light out into the world and joyfully attract all that I desire. So also, Taurus, some of you may have been playing it small, all right? And it's like, no, baby, it's your time to shine, all right? And when you realize that it's your time to shine, at the bottom of the deck, we have well-deserved reward. Like, you're going to, it seems as though you're going to start taking a little bit more charge of your life, all right? And your love life specifically. But whatever you put the work into, Taurus, you are going to receive the benefit of that. Now, I did want to read you this board card, all right? Because, well, it's not the board card, but usually, excuse me, when it shows up, it means like there's something that you could potentially be like not be seeing. You could feel like unfulfilled in a relationship. So I'm actually going to read this card to you, okay? Um, Also, some of you need to find balance within your life. So, like when it comes to your responsibilities in your love life, or your job in your love life, like there's a need to find balance. And if also keep in mind, all right, either Taurus, you're being player, and you could be juggling somebody, or somebody could be juggling you. But I feel like it's leaning more towards your responsibilities. And it's like, if you want love and all the things, you're going to have to prioritize your responsibilities and making time for love. All right. So this opportunity beckons card, boredom, disillusion, vigilance, action. Because this card concerns me, so I want to read it to you. Often in affairs of the heart, you may become complacent, even bored with what you have. You forget to see the magic of your interactions with others and fail to invest time and effort to maintain the human, loving link. If you've been looking for a relationship for some time without success, you may become disillusioned or discouraged, no longer believing that a relationship will manifest. Your enthusiasm diminishes, and you no longer provide the universe with the energy needed to produce the relationship. The same is true of struggling too long to improve an existing relationship. So some of you all, you're going to know if you're in a current relationship and that shit has been struggling for a while. It's like, all right, girl, All right, boy. Wrap this shit on up. Okay. Now is not the time for complacency. This is your opportunity to attain what you've been seeking or to improve what you have. It requires vigilance, action, and enthusiasm. Lift your spirits and look for the opportunity that will present itself, then act. So yeah, there's somewhere like in your love life where you could be being complacent, like and not doing the work. Whether that's again you being a single person, you're not putting yourself out there even though you say you want love, or you're playing it safe in a relationship that you're in. Maybe both of you are not putting the work in that you should, and or you're in a relationship that has expired but you keep on making fetch happen. So all right, so this reading is really about your desires, like what you try and make happen, Taurus. Because we have the sacral chakra here, which is about I want. All right, I want. So that has to deal with your desires, your ovaries, your testicles. All right, this is literally about, excuse me, your desires. So some of you may be being called to like balance this chakra, because some of y'all you either doing it and you're doing it too much or you're not doing it enough. Okay, it's about your emotions, your desires, all of that. Okay. Oh, some of y'all may be seeing 222. I have 3 2s here. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. So, I already told y'all sign of Pisces, right? But this is about seeing, hearing, sensing, intuition, knowing. Take a moment to quiet your mental chatter and listen. In relationships, it's important to pay attention to what the other person is really saying. Too often in conversations, you're already planning what you're going to say while the other person is still talking. So listen, there's something here, and maybe this is in relation to the person that you're connected to, their true desires. It's like, listen, you need to listen to what's going on. Pay attention to what they're not saying. It makes me feel like somebody, whether it's you or them, Taurus, is not being really honest. Okay. So we already had the fine balance card, another 2. So the sacral, the listen card, and now this 222. Fine balance. Because listen, if you're, manifesting something that's going to bring you great joy and all of that, like you're going to have to make time for the person. So I feel like for some of y'all, this may be a lesson that you've already learned and you're having to apply it now. Or for some of y'all, it's like, make sure there's balance in general. All right. Like if you're the type of person, because you are a Taurus and y'all are ruled by the planet of Venus, maybe some of y'all throw yourselves into love related things like too much. And then you make too much time. And Tauruses, y'all can be obsessive. So obsessive and possessive. So it's just like maybe some of y'all, when that person comes around, you'll like make time for them no matter what. So whatever you typically do in love, all right, make sure that you are being your own teacher and you're being wise, okay? And you're listening to like the things you've already learned, the things you already know. Also, for some of you too, you may be needing to seek wise counsel. So somebody who's wiser than you that you trust, who you know would appropriately advise you. This could be a spiritual person, this could be a tarot reader, this could be you praying to God, whoever you believe in. This could literally be somebody in your family. But it also could be like your higher self, especially with that listen card here, because that's the high priestess card, sign of Pisces. This in traditional tarot would be the Hierophant, which is for sign of Taurus. Some of you are also meant to teach other people about like what you're going through so they can hopefully make the decision to not make the same mistakes. Okay. So, and also this is a reminder for you to use gentleness towards yourself and others. As far as these oracle cards, let's get into them. So we have they will reach out. So if you're wanting somebody to reach out, they will. Okay. We have there's someone better. I feel like there's 2 energies here. All right. There's somebody you may be sick of their shit and all of that, and I feel like there's someone also new. And I'm feeling like that they will reach out and there's someone better. I don't feel like that's the same person. They will reach out, maybe somebody that you're in, like, that you're disconnected from, who not shit or something. And it's like, hey, but be mindful how you respond to this because there is someone better and it's meant to be long term. It's meant to be long term. And you could be connected to a fire sign or have fire sign placements, because this is what was at the bottom of the deck: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This person, even though they're a fire sign, would be stable. Okay. Um. Again, like, free yourself. Free yourself. To me, this is going along with some of the messages here. All right. There's someone better. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So you're gonna know who you're, feeling stuck to. All right. We have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Baby, if this hasn't happened already, it's coming, Taurus. And then we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Remember how I said that some of you are going to be taking control of your life? Like, I feel like some of you may take the lead. Whether you're a man, woman, it don't matter. I feel like some of y'all may be like, all right, yeah, like, I'm going for that. So if you need some encouragement, know that it is safe to express your love and to go ahead and make that romantic gesture. At the bottom of this deck, we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I think I may have said something about visualizing at the top of this reading. So go ahead and call in your soulmate. The last two cards here. This is from a new deck. What is this deck called? It's literally called the Love Deck. 70 Cards to Ignite Attraction, Passion, and Romance by Lisa Stardust. All right. So your two cards that you got are two planet cards. It says Celestial Love. So you may be connected to a Taurus, a Libra, or an Aries. Or you may have those placements. All right. So the first card that popped out earlier was Mars. I'm so ready. I'm finna kick you out. You're making so much noise over there. Come here. Mars is the planet of action and passion. It can help give you the confidence to take a leap of faith, whether you're asking someone out, saying yes to a date, or taking your relationship to the next level. Mars is also about putting in the energy and effort to make something work, as Mars represents being assertive and expressing your desires and sensual needs. This directness and frankness can lead to friction if it's not being received by a compassionate and understanding partner. So again, Taurus, some of y'all gonna go get somebody, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Or maybe you're gonna have somebody who's gonna be assertive in this way coming towards you. Sidebar, if y'all have any tips for your pet's itching, please let me know, because I done gave my dog a oatmeal bath, been spraying her with, even during the bath, did apple cider vinegar and, like, water, been spraying her with that, like, gave her the actual bath, put coconut oil on her, like, and I don't see fleas, but I'm just still like, my girl's still itching. Mind you, I give her Heart Guard and her flea and tick every month, so it's like, I'm not understanding. And we just went to the vet. I feel like they would have told me. Anyway, that's Mars. Let me know down in the comments down below, all right? And then Venus. This is the planet that you're ruled by. This rules over Taurus and Libra, all right? Venus is the planet of love, creativity, and sensuality. This planet is associated with endless amounts of tender love, keyword being tender, cuddles, love notes, and gifts. If you're in an intimate relationship, sensual pleasures are ignited by Venus. However, Venus can act out sometimes. And the Taurus and Libra definitely can and will show their ass. However, Venus can act out sometimes, especially when this planet isn't being given a lot of attention. And the Tauruses are so attention seeking, I don't care what nobody say. Which means that it needs to be handled with kid gloves and adoration. When you're dealing with Venus's difficult side, you may be prone to arguing, jealousy, or possessive thoughts. So just know the shadow side of your planet and know when you're showing up more like a brat. And keep that in check, okay? And also, it's like, it's okay to say, hey, babe, like, I miss you. Or, hey, like, I'm really feeling like I'm calling myself having an attitude because I miss you. Or I'm not receiving the attention and things that I need from you. Now, be mindful of the codependency. I'm not saying do all that, all right? But it's okay to express your needs so they can be met, Taurus, all right? So that is what I have for y'all. This is your love reading. Please like, share, subscribe, all of that. See you next time. Bye.